Welcome to How to Create Content on Your Phone, where anybody can learn how to create content at the tip of their fingers. Today, we will be looking at two specific apps. The first one being Video Leap and the second one being Capcut. There are quite a few other ones out there, but these are the two that I've used and I've felt that pretty much anybody should be able to use them. Okay, so first up we have Video Leap. Now this is the app that I personally use to create all my TikToks, Reels and Shorts, so I'm sure you guys will be able to do exactly the same. It's super easy to use and very simple to navigate. Video Leap also comes with a wide variety of free templates that you can go through, mess around with and see which ones you like. It also has free transitions and free effects, although those two are kind of limited, but there are still some there for you to use. The one con about Video Leap is it only allows you to edit videos up to 1.5 minutes, which kind of sucks, but that's why I only use it for Instagram, TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Next up, let's talk about Capcut. Capcut is the most popular mobile video editing app that I know of. Like I said, there are some others, but most creators that I have chatted to and I see speak about it on Twitter say that they're using Capcut on their mobile phones. The nice thing about Capcut is it also has a PC version, and as far as I'm aware, you can intersave videos from your PC. You save it, then you can work on it on your phone, or from your phone you can save it and then work on it from your PC, which is really awesome, and I might even start looking into that. I do have to say though, Capcut is a lot more complex than Video Leap. I'm not saying that it's impossible to use. If you do have a little bit of video editing experience, then you'll understand and you'll be able to figure things out, but it's not as simple as Video Leap. On top of all this, Capcut does offer a wider variety of transitions, effects and filters on their free version than Video Leap does. If that's not something you're worried about, then don't worry about it, but if it is, then Capcut is definitely the app for you because it is a much wider variety. And finally, Capcut can also act as a teleprompter, so you can kind of use your phone as a teleprompter while you're recording your video. I think it's really impressive. I actually might definitely look into using Capcut. Next section is how to actually get the content onto your phone. Okay, PC, and if anybody has a better solution, let me know down in the comments. But the one that I use is Google Drive. If you've never used Google Drive, just go to Google, search Drive, create an account there. If you do already use your own personal Google Drive for work or something, maybe create a secondary email if you want to, or maybe you already have a secondary email. Then you have that email to be your gaming clips Google Drive, where you can freely send videos and pictures from your PC to your phone. Pretty simple. So once you have your account created and you're on the dashboard, you can click upload and upload all your clips. This is pretty simple. You wait for all of them to completely upload, and then once they're done, you go to your cell phone. On your phone, you should already have the Google Drive app, but if you don't, go and install it quickly, and then let's log into your account. Now, unfortunately, once you are logged in, you will see that these videos have to be downloaded one by one, which absolutely sucks. Like I said, if you have any better ways to do this, drop it down in the comments, but this is the best way I found. On the clip that you want to download, you will see three dots. Click the three dots, and now this is where it's a bit difficult because nobody around me has a Samsung, so I can't really test it. I'm not sure if it's different, but this is on iPhone at least. Once you click the three dots, in that menu you'll see an option that says send a copy. Click on that and then click on save video. On Android, it will either be the same as this, or on the first menu, once you click the three dots, I'm sure there will be a save video button there. So moving on to PlayStation, we are going to be using the PlayStation app. Now, as I said, this is a bit lengthy, but on your phone, head to the PS app into your game library, and then go into the captions section. If this is the first time you're coming here, you'll need to hit enable. Now this will only store the clips that are made after the setting has been enabled. So any clips you made beforehand won't show up, but any other clip you make in the future will show up here and be available for you to download onto your phone. If you do want to send an old clip to your phone, you'll need to head into Share Factory Studio, trim the clip down to 3 minutes if it is longer, and then save the clip back into your captures. You don't have to click share at this point, so when the prompt comes up, just click share later. Now, when you return to your phone, you should see your old clip that you just resaved sitting in the capture section. You can now save these videos to your phone and edit them in one of the following video programs. Okay, so finally we are onto the editing processes. I don't know. One of those two. But let's start off with Video Leap. Now, as you can see, as you open the app, there are a lot of free templates available to use, but you can explore this in your own time. We'll just be working on the uploading and basic editing of the videos that we now have on our phone. So on Video Leap, click on the plus sign, upload your clips, and now it depends on what you want the video to be. You can select auto editor, which again will give you a bunch of video templates that you can use, which we aren't going to be going through today. But if you want to make your own style videos, or even just make basic stream clips, continue with full editor, and then on your last option, make sure to select TikTok. Now you have your clip blown up into a mobile canvas, and depending on what kind of clip it is, you can then make up your mind on what you want to do with it. Unfortunately, I mostly play fighting games which don't really frame well on mobile gaming, but if your game is very center focused like Apex or Fortnite, then the process will be a little bit different. If your game is more of a full screen game like fighting games, you want to click on the clip, hit duplicate, and now you want to hold down on the clip until you see a prompt that says turn into separate layer. Once you see this, you can then drag your clip that you now have your finger on onto the original clip that you should still see on the timeline. Now you have two versions of your clip. Click on the top one and make sure it's right at the start so the clips line up properly. With 2 fingers, you can now pinch the top clip to fit the screen. So it looks something like this, with a small video in the middle and then a zoomed video behind it. Now, click on the bottom clip, and on that one, at the bottom of the app, opacity. Turn that down to 15-20%, and now the base of your clip is completed. You can go through, add any text, effects, or stickers if you want to. I personally mostly just do this basic edit and then put some text and I leave it as is. Then I add music within TikTok or within Instagram. If you're, like I said earlier, if your game is a bit more centered, you can choose to do it this way still, or you could change it up a bit. And instead of having one tiny clip in the middle and one giant blown up clip at the back, you can have 2 big clips that fit the screen. Your middle of the gameplay clip can fit just at the bottom, about 55%, 60% of the screen, and then your camera can actually take up the rest of the screen. Sometimes I do this when I'm playing Valorant or Diablo, and this is what the clip will end up looking like. It is a little bit of a different process, but it's pretty simple to figure out. Again, if anybody does have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments and I will assist as much as possible. Planting C. Okay, next we move on to Capcut. And like I said, Capcut is a bit more complex, but it pretty much has the same tools as Video Leap. Just not such great templates. Once you got the app open, click on a new project, upload all your clips in there that you'd like. At the bottom, scroll all the way until you see the option ratio. Click it and choose the Instagram option. Now this is where it's a bit different, where in Video Leap we had our video blown all the way up. Capcut actually scales your video down. So now we have our video scaled down to mobile. We can click on the clip and again at the bottom, scroll until you see the option copy. Now we have 2 clips. Click on the second one, scroll backwards until you see the option overlay. Again, like in Video Leap, drag it all the way to the start so the two clips can sync up. With the top clip selected, spread your fingers and zoom the clip until it covers the whole screen. Then at the bottom, scroll until you see the option opacity and set it to 15 to 20% again. This is what I like, but I mean, you can change this to anything you want. You can mess around with it, but I generally like 15 to 20% so that it doesn't catch people's eye too much, but it still fills the entire mobile screen and doesn't leave those black squares at the top at the bottom. But now you have your base clip ready. And if you want to do any other editing, like I said, you can add text, you can add filters, you can add stickers. Now's the time to do it. Again with Capcut, it's pretty much the same as Video Leap if you want to make your video a bit more centered with a camera on top. You put your gameplay clip again about 55-60% of the screen, and then you put your camera the rest of the screen. Again, it just depends on how you want to edit your videos. I personally like to do the one with the blown up background, but a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram like to do the one where their camera's at the top. So it's all up to your liking. Mess around with different options, maybe come up with your own technique, I don't know. And this is what the clip will end up looking like. You see? And there you are. You can now export your video on whichever video editing app you used and have your TikTok or Reel or YouTube short ready to be posted. All you have to do is add the music. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you guys learned a lot. Again, if you do need any assistance, be sure to drop it down in the comments and I will get back to helping you as much as I can. Don't forget to smash the like button and sub to the channel not to miss any of the up and coming content coming to the Illusion Gaming channel.